All right, we're going to talk about factoring real fast. I wrote factoring quick and easy. I'll let you make that decision. So no matter what, we got to start back with the multiplying the A. Well, we have A, B, and C. We always start multiply A times C to give us 2 times 6, which is equal to 12. That's just not going to change. But what is going, and we're going to put the B value right here. Still, nothing's different. I need to think of things that multiply to give me 12, add to give me negative 13. Negative 1 times negative 12, that sure is 12, and negative 1 plus negative 12, that is 13. So here we go. I'm going to work with this. So I'm going to take my negative 1, I'm going to take my negative 12, and I'm going to put it over the A, 2, and I'm going to keep it with the x and 2x. The term on the bottom comes from the A value here, but you're not going to make it squared. You're going to split up your x's. So here we go. I'm going to erase just this little part down here because that looks like a double divide sign, and that's not what we want. But what you are going to have to do is reduce your fractions from here. The first fraction, it doesn't reduce at all, so I can just bring it down. The second fraction, it's going to reduce to negative 6 over 1x. And leave that 1 out there in front for right now. My factors for this are going to be 2x from the bottom, minus 1 from the top, 1x from the bottom, minus 6 from the top. So that's the first one. I'll give you one more example. So we're going to clear this out. And I'm going to bring that back. I'm going to pull this from right here in the corner. And then I'm going to clear this out. I'm going to bring this up here. Here's my second example. It's a little more difficult, but it still works the same way. I'm going to multiply these on the outside. 6 times 20 gives me 120. So I need things that multiply to give me 120. Add together to give me negative 23. So here we go. Negative 1 times negative 120. I'm going to write a little bit smaller. That doesn't give me the negative 23 that I need. Negative 2, let's take that away, times negative 60. That doesn't give me the negative 23 that I need. And I'm going to go negative 3 times 40. If I were to add those, it wouldn't give it to me. Oops, negative. Negative 4 times negative 30. That still doesn't work. I'm going to jump down, and normally I would go through all of these, but I'm going to tell you that it's negative 8 and negative 15. If I were to add those, and I'm going to move it up right here, negative 8 plus negative 15 gives me negative 23. So that's what I need. So I'm going to work with the negative 8, and I'm going to work with the negative 15. What goes on the bottom comes from my A value. Remember that the coefficient is 6, and we're going to put an x on the bottom with it. 6 and an x. I always have to reduce my fraction, so when I reduce, this gives me negative 4 over 3x. This gives me, divide by 3 and divide by 3, negative 5 over 2x. So what are my two factors? 3x minus 4 and 2x minus 5. So if you don't have a way that's working for you right now, here's a way that will work.